My name's Catherine Scott, and I work here in Fermanagh County Museum. I've been here for about 20 years. Technically, I am a development officer, and my job entails covering education, groups, heritage events, all kinds of everything. One of the things that Ireland and Irish people have always been renowned for is being hospitable, an open door. If we think again of where we're sitting this morning of Maguire's Castle, so Maguire's Castle was built by Hugh the Hospitable Maguire. So it has always been very much part of the cultural tradition and the cultural heritage of Ireland to be a welcoming nation. And I think that bodes well and is reflected well in Enniskillen. The Irish have always been known, and hopefully will always be known, as being welcoming, as being hospitable. And exactly as you say, in terms of the St. Patrick's Day parade here in Enniskillen, everybody is welcome at the parade. And it's very much viewed, I suppose, as an inclusive parade where everybody can come and can celebrate those cultures and those heritage traditions associated with St. Patrick. Even, I suppose, if by and large we have forgotten the long tradition and the early history of St. Patrick in terms of him bringing Christianity. It's kind of once, twice, maybe 3-4 steps removed from that at this stage. I think St. Patrick's Day, and when we think about St. Patrick's Day, we perhaps collectively forget about what it's really about and who St. Patrick was. St. Patrick, of course, was an early pilgrim who arrives largely really in Ulster and Munster in the 5th century in Ireland to bring Christianity to Ireland. St. Patrick's Day has been celebrated, is celebrated throughout Ireland, throughout the world. If you think about it internationally, if you think about national days or festivals or celebrations, because of Ireland's history, because of the number of people who have left Ireland, as JFK the only thing we've ever exported is our people. St. Patrick's Day is celebrated throughout the world, given the millions upon millions of people who identify with Irishness in terms of their cultural identity and in terms of their heritage. More recently in St. Patrick's Day, obviously, it's been associated with the St. Patrick's Project. Before that, very much St. Patrick's Day parades would have been organised by local scouts, and it would have sort of had that tradition more so than the inclusive tradition that it has now. And St. Patrick's Day very much is a day when everybody in the town can come out and can celebrate the town and those different floats and those different musicians and all of the different things, all of the diversity that St. Patrick's Day brings. St. Patrick's Day is very much an opportunity, is very much a platform where we can supersede, where we can, celebrate what it is that day holds. It holds an opportunity for people to come together, to celebrate the community life that there is within Enniskillen, to celebrate our cultural diversity, to celebrate our differences. And despite those sort of seeming differences, that there is so much that unites us in terms of our shared cultural heritage. And St. Patrick's Day on the 17th of March is a perfect opportunity for everybody to come together, whether it's to come out to watch the march, to be involved in the march, just to enjoy the social element of the march. That it's a brilliant opportunity for everybody within the town, within the county, to come together and celebrate Enniskillen, celebrate St. Patrick, and to celebrate that sense of community.
My name is Kayla Johnson. I'm a Highland dancer and I've been dancing since I was 3. We take part in the St. Patrick's Day parade every year, and it's a great opportunity for us to get out and about, meet new people with different talents and see the talent in Enniskillen. This morning, me and my group were practicing a dance that we had just came up with for St. Patrick's Day. We hadn't danced it in a long time, so it was good to get that out, and we're really looking forward to taking part in St. Patrick's Day. Dancing, to me, I am very involved with the Ulster Scots Agency, as my dad has been too, so it's kind of been passed down to me. It's more of a cultural thing, and I think it really opens opportunities to meet new people with different talents and come together and bring those together and meet new friends and learn new things. St. Patrick's Day has opened opportunities such as we can now dance with the Irish dancers, which is something we haven't done before in our own group. We danced together for the King, and we brought that together again on St. Patrick's Day by dancing together. So I think being part of St. Patrick's Day has opened the opportunity for us to work with other groups and see what their talents are and bring ours together and work with them. I think it's really important for young people because it's our job to keep this going, to keep these traditions going and to bring more people into them. I think having the dancers on St. Patrick's Day, as well as, you know, working with the Irish dancers, it's really formed like a friendship now. It's not the last time that we're going to be working together.
I'm Una Burns and I'm the manager of Charlie's Bar in Enniskillen. I suppose to me, St. Patrick's Day is really a day of celebration. It's a day to celebrate our Irish culture, the dance, the music, and for me sometimes you don't get to see that very often unless you're in those circles. You don't maybe see that Irish music or Irish dance, for example, very often. So it's a day to celebrate that. For me, I've always grown up in hospitality and I think St. Patrick's Day really embodies the Irish hospitality. I suppose for us it's a real highlight in the hospitality calendar. January can be very quiet and February you find that there's a little bit of an uptake, and this year was more difficult as we're still kind of dealing with the repercussions of COVID and also the rise in prices and really the cost of living crisis that everyone's dealing with. And I think COVID really taught us how important St. Patrick's Day is for our community because we didn't have anything that year. And last year we saw over 30,000 people come to Enniskillen town to celebrate everything that makes our county diverse. And I think that's really something to be so proud of. And for us in hospitality, it gives us a chance to really look after people, to make them feel welcome and to make sure that they leave and say they had a great time. You know, and I think that really is what Irish people are about, even in our sayings. You know, top of the morning to you or Céim Mille Fáilte, it means 100,000 welcomes. And I suppose for us in hospitality, that's what we hope to do. It's create that really unique experience, both for locals and the tourists that come to the town on that day. You find that so many new faces and also old faces, people who maybe live away will come home because it's St. Patrick's Day and they want to spend that in their hometown. I suppose for us as well on St. Patrick's Day, we will find a lot more young people in the bar. We'll have children in the bar with parents. It's really a family day out, and that is exemplified in all the activities that happen across the town. And it's about including everybody. You know, we have the family fun day down in the forum during the day. Then we have the parade, and we have so many involved in the parade this year, from local community groups to schools to Pride. It's their first year becoming involved in the parade, and the Indian community, for example. So it's a real day to celebrate the diversity that our town has. I suppose for us, it's really important that we welcome everybody. We released an advert that went viral at Christmas time, and that really was the focus. It doesn't matter your age, your gender, what your background is, you're welcome to come through our doors and you'll be made to feel very comfortable here. And even the focus that it's not about drinking. If you're in here and it's just about company, it's just being part of something, you know, we really want that message to become clear to people, and that is exemplified on St. Patrick's Day, where you see all ages, all backgrounds here in the pub, and everyone's just here really for a good time and to enjoy themselves.